So guys, I just received a phone call from a friend of mine who gave me a lead on 3 rear-wheel drive cars. 2 of them are Panthers and 1 is a GM. And I'll tell you the story in just a minute, but we got to go take a look at these things in the rain because they're not going to last long. So where we're going is to an older fella's place who recently passed away, and his wife was tasked with getting rid of his cars. Now, they're not collectibles by no means, but they are just kicking around now, and a friend of hers who is a friend of mine suggested that I go take a look at them because, well, they're Panthers, and at least 2 of them are. And that I might be interested in them. Now, this fella, he drove them as taxis, and they are high mileage, all of them. So when we get there, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film or record while I'm there, but I'll do my best. And maybe it might have to wait till we get home, but we'll go over each of the cars if we get them. And then I'll tell you, where we stand money-wise, because, well, I plan on just flipping these. These are not project cars by no means. We just want to get them bought, flip them, even if we, if we can make $1,000 each on them, that's what we plan to do. But we got to get them bought first. So we're about ready to pull in here. Hopefully we can record. So guys, this is what we've got. 3 taxi, limo style taxis, 2 Lincoln Town cars, and a Buick Roadmaster. This thing here is quite a gem. If you guys don't know anything about these, that's a Corvette motor. Really, it is. And it sounds amazing. This one does need a windshield. It does have a crack in it. However, the inspection, and this is the key here in New Brunswick, is the inspections carry a lot of value. If there's more than a year left on the inspection, it increases the value of the car to sell them. This still has a year, which means the person who buys it doesn't have to worry about that windshield, doesn't have to worry about having it checked over one more time and costing them a lot of money unnecessarily. They can just kind of jump in it and go. So this is a 93. Both of these town cars are the long wheelbase models. They're the executives. They get the long back door, which you don't normally see on a regular Crown Vic town car or Grand Marquis. This is what you want to see in a back seat. Backseat passengers, you have got a ton of leg room. I can sit in here. I've got, well, the standard headroom. Even got a couple of map lights there. But look, there's a good solid 12 inches between here and the back of that seat. Now, granted, it's up there a little further because the man's wife is, she's short, so she needs to pull that up a little bit further. All the cars appear to be in decent condition. This Lincoln is a 2003. This one is a 2004. Virtually identical cars. There is one caveat to each of these cars, and that caveat is mileage. Because they used to be taxis, limousines, or shuttle service cars, executive, they got mileage. Let's take a look. This Buick has 661,847 kilometers. And I'll leave the mileage conversion for miles so you guys can see what that is. It's a lot. The 03 Lincoln has 606,924 kilometers. And the lowest mileage of the bunch is the 04 with just 597,785. And once again, on this 04, you've got the leg room. The armrest has a few extra controls for the temp and the radio. Again, you got some map lights back here and what looks like used to be some screens or something up there in the headliner. What is this? I didn't notice this before. Oh, it's like a tray table. Sitting here, you got a place to put your laptop or whatever. That's pretty cool. And because they are Lincoln Town cars, they do have the soft close trunk here. So this car right now, as it's running, sounds like it might have a little bit of a misfire, maybe. This one here, the 350 in this Buick Roadmaster, this one seems to be running good. They're all black, and these two are inspected. That one, the inspection needs to be redone. So there's more value here than that one. But we got to buy them cheap, because at the end of the day, what are these things really worth with that kind of mileage on them? You can part these things out all day long and get yourself your value out of them that way. Wheels, seats, steering wheel, lights, they all got good tires on them. The engines, well, they could be rebuilt if you wanted to, if you didn't want to do that way, but you've also got comfort, luxury, and there's value there with these cars regardless of the mileage. So I've made her an offer, and I think she's going to check with her daughter to see if, you know, what she thinks and what she should do. She's probably going to check with her mechanic. Did I lowball it? I did, but there's a reason. And the reason why I did was because the mileage. The mileage is the killer. They're all in great shape. They've all got great potential, but with that kind of mileage, it scares off a lot of people. It narrows down the buyers really, really quickly. Me, if I was going to keep these myself, yeah, I'd drive them. I'd drive the hell out of them. Anyway, let's see if we can get this deal put together. Inside the garage here, there is a bunch of stuff tools. Tilt steering columns for square bodies. And I'm not sure if you can see it in there, but there is a 72 Shorty Chevy. A few custom modifications on that. I told her that I wasn't interested in it, but I may be able to help her get it sold. So if you guys want to see an upcoming video on that, let me know down in the comment section below what you think. And while you're down there, tell me what you would pay for each of these cars. Package deal, or price them out individually. Mileage is all basically the same, but nevertheless, we're going to try and get them bought. If I get them bought, you'll see that in the next clip. If not, we'll be closing out this video. Well, guys, it is the next day, and I got the phone call, the dreaded phone call from the seller, and she says that she can't accept my offer. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is just yet, in case I do end up buying them. But it was less than $3,000 for all three cars. And what my offer was, she basically said that she would have to have at least double what I offered. I did increase my offer a little bit to try and sweeten the pot, but I think there might be somebody on the other end helping her make this decision to say that the cars are worth more than what I'm offering. And you know what? They are. 100% they are. I think at the very least they're worth $2,500 a piece retail, but I can't pay $7,500 for these three cars and sell them for $7,500. I can't pay $6,000 and try and make a profit. It's very, very minimal. You guys know what selling cars is like. I'm in the business. I know how many people come to kick the tires before you actually sell something. But at the end of the day, she's trying to maximize her dollars, which I get 100%. That's my business. That's what I do. But she completely understood where I was coming from, that I got to buy them cheap if I'm going to, you know, turn a little bit of a profit, even if it is only, like I said, $1,000 or something like that. I just can't do it with what she wants for it. But I told her my offer stands. If she's still sitting on them in a couple of months, give me a call. But anyways, yeah, we couldn't make this one happen. So when everything's all said and done, at the end of the day, we're really not out anything except for some great content of going over these cars, getting them cleaned up, getting them fixed up, flipping them, getting them sold. I know you guys have been wanting to see some Panther platform content. Well, there was a bonus in there too. There was a Roadmaster with an LT1. So it didn't happen, but if you guys want to see more of me going out and looking for potential buys, by all means, leave it in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to Olde Carr Guy. And we've got plenty more coming up, not just on Panther platforms, but we've got C10 truck here, 77 square body. We've got a 90 Suburban. Lots of work coming up on that. Stay focused on the windshield, not the rearview mirror. Love you guys. God bless. Let's do it again in the next video.